Balance, self-esteem, and forgiveness of others. Introduction. We have seen in several chapters of our book, The Book of Balance, that balance is the key to success in every aspect of life. Whether it is the relationship between husband and wife, the use of wealth, or the upbringing of children, everywhere, balance is the source of peace and growth. In the same vein, today we discuss a very important topic, the balance of self-esteem and forgiveness of others. These two things may seem separate, but in reality, they are connected to each other. Self-confidence makes a person strong, while forgiveness turns that strength into mercy for others. Part 1. The reality of self-esteem. Self-confidence is not just about speaking confidently in front of others. True self-confidence is knowing yourself from within, believing in your abilities, and sticking to your decisions in difficult situations. An employee who has confidence in his work continues his hard work despite being reprimanded by the boss. A student who has self-confidence tries again despite failure. A father or mother who believes in themselves is more successful in raising their children. Part 2. The power to forgive. Forgiveness is not a weakness, but the greatest strength. We have also seen in the previous chapters that forgiveness plays a key role in maintaining balance in relationships. When you ignore someone's mistakes, you actually save the relationship from breaking up. A person who gives forgiveness lightens the burden of the heart and is freed from the burden of hatred. Scientific research also shows that people who know how to forgive have better mental health and are happier. Part 3. Why is a balance of both important? The real question here is how to balance self-esteem and forgiveness. If there is only self-confidence but no forgiveness, a person becomes stubborn and hard-hearted. If there is only forgiveness but no self-confidence, a person is used by others. So, the balance is to have confidence in yourself and forgive others, but at the same time, set your own boundaries. Part 4. Real-life examples. 1. Business life. A businessman knows that his partner sometimes makes mistakes. If he gets angry at every little mistake, the partnership will break. But if he continues to forgive indiscriminately, there may be harm. So, he forgives, but also creates a system so that the mistake doesn't happen again. That is the balance. 2. Family life. A wife forgives her husband's lateness, but at the same time confidently says that it is important to give time to the house as well. This behavior not only saves the relationship, but also strengthens it. 3. Personal life. When a friend betrays you, it is good for your heart to forgive. But self-confidence teaches you not to blindly trust him in the future. Part 5. Psychological research and emotional intelligence. A big part of emotional intelligence is being able to understand our own emotions and balance them with others. Self-respect. With self-esteem, a person saves his self-respect. Empathy. Forgiveness allows you to understand the feelings of others. Boundaries. Balance is about forgiving others while maintaining your own boundaries so that no one is repeatedly taken advantage of. Part 6. The Islamic angle. We are taught this balance in Islam too. The Quran says, Allah loves those who forgive. But at the same time, it has been taught that a person should protect his honor and right. The Prophet said that the strong is not the one who defeats everyone in a fight, but the strong is the one who controls his own self in the time of anger. This hadith actually describes the balance of both self-reliance and forgiveness. Part 7. Practical principles of maintaining balance. 1. Keep your boundaries clear in every relationship. 2. Forgive, but also learn. 3. Forgive yourself even for your mistakes so that the confidence inside stays. 4. Forgiving others is purity of heart, but to tolerate repeated deception is weakness. 5. Make both trust and forgiveness a part of life so that your relationships are strong and your personality dignified. The result. This chapter is actually an extension of the previous chapters, where we saw the importance of balance in the relationship between husband and wife, service to parents, and the use of wealth. Here we learn that balance is essential in the human heart and mind as well, trusting oneself and forgiving others. This is the secret that gives man honor, peace, and success. Balance of self-esteem and forgiveness of others. Another approach, the beginning. A person's life goes through two major tests. One is the test of self-acceptance, and the other is the test of tolerance of others. Self-confidence is actually the name of acknowledging one's existence, while forgiveness is the art of freeing one's heart from burdens. These two qualities together illuminate a person from within and create tenderness and durability in his relationships. Self-esteem, confidence in oneself. Self-confidence teaches a person not to depend on the praise or criticism of others, but to recognize his own abilities. He should make his decisions based on his principles and not following the crowd. A young person who fails an exam but does not give up, that is true self-confidence. A woman who stands up for her dreams despite the scorn of the society is the epitome of true self-confidence. Forgiveness, the act of keeping the heart clean. There is no act more comforting than forgiving. It can turn enemies into friends and heal relationship wounds. Those who do not forgive others actually lock their own hearts. A father forgives his son's disobedience so that the son can recover. A friend ignores the mistake of another friend so that the friendship will last. Balance. Where to forgive and where to limit. If someone repeatedly hurts you and you keep on forgiving blindly, that is weakness. And if you never forgive, it is hard-hearted. The real balance is to forgive where the relationship can be saved and set boundaries where respect is at stake. Real life highlights 1. A boss forgives an employee's first mistake so that he can learn. But if he repeats the same mistake again and again, he removes him from responsibility. 2. A mother ignores her daughter's transgression, but at the same time lovingly reprimands her so that she does not repeat such behavior. 3. A student forgives his classmate for his misbehavior, but also decides to keep his distance from him in the future. A psychological perspective. Research shows that forgiveness is impossible without self-esteem. A person who has confidence in his own existence can forgive others from his heart. A person with a weak heart either becomes hard-hearted or is used by everyone. Therefore, a balance of both is essential for peace of mind. Learning point. Remember that self-confidence makes you strong and forgiveness makes you great. By combining both, a person creates a personality that not only makes his life peaceful, but also causes light and guidance for others.